What if your financial future is being decided by the small choices you make every day? Think about that. Not by one big decision, not by one lucky opportunity, but by the coffee you buy, the money you save, the debt you avoid, the purchases you delay, the habits you repeat when nobody is watching. Because money does not simply reveal how much you earn. It reveals how well you manage what you have. You can earn more and still remain broke. You can earn less and still build stability. The difference is discipline. Success is predictable. It's not luck. And it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Financial success works the same way. You don't become financially secure because you suddenly discover a secret. You become secure because you learn to control your money before your money begins controlling you. Most people want more income, but the better question is, can you manage what you already have? Can you delay what you want to build what you need? Can you choose your future over temporary pleasure? That is financial discipline. It is not about never enjoying life. It is about knowing the difference between what you want now and what you want most. Because every dollar you spend is making a decision about the future. So today, let's explore the art of financial discipline, how to control spending, build better money habits, save with purpose, and create a financial life that gives you more freedom, more choices, and more peace of mind. Now listen carefully. Money is a tool, but if you don't learn how to use the tool begins using you. Think about that. You work for your money. You wake up early. You give your time. You give your energy. You exchange hours of your life for income. But then what happens? The money comes in and disappears. Bills, food, entertainment, shopping, subscriptions, impulse purchases, and suddenly another month is gone. You worked hard, but you have nothing to show for it. That is not always an income problem. Sometimes it is a discipline problem. Now understand this. You don't have to be rich. To become financially disciplined, you don't need a huge salary. You need awareness. You need control. You need a plan. Because if you cannot manage a small amount of money, more money will not automatically fix the problem. It may simply create bigger spending, bigger payments, bigger wants, bigger pressure. So before you ask, how can I make more money? Ask yourself, how well am I managing what I already have? That question can change your financial life. Now think about your money as if every dollar has a job. Some money pays for necessities. Some builds your savings. Some supports your future goals. Some can be used for enjoyment. But when every dollar disappears without a plan, you are not managing money. You are reacting to money. And there is a big difference. Now listen closely. Financial discipline begins with knowing where your money goes. Track it. Look at it. Don't avoid it. Don't be afraid of the numbers. Numbers are not your enemy. Numbers are information. They tell you the truth. Maybe you spend too much eating out. Maybe small purchases are quietly becoming large expenses. Maybe you are paying for things you barely use. You cannot correct what you refuse to examine. So look, learn, adjust. Now hear this. You must learn the difference between a need and a want. A need says, I must have this. A want says, I would like to have this. Those are not the same. And confusing them can become expensive. You don't have to eliminate every pleasure. Life is not meant to be a punishment. But discipline means you choose deliberately. You don't spend simply because you can. You ask, does this purchase help the future I want? That question creates awareness, and awareness creates control. Now think about this. Every financial decision is also a decision about time. If you spend money, you spent the time required to earn that money. So before you purchase something, ask yourself, was this worth the hours of my life that it cost me? That changes the way you see money. Now remember, financial freedom does not begin when you become wealthy. It begins when you become responsible. When you stop blaming circumstances. When you stop saying, I don't earn enough, and start asking, what can I improve? Can you learn a skill? Can you reduce unnecessary expenses? Can you save consistently? Can you become more valuable? Can you create a better plan? Those are powerful questions because responsibility puts you back in control. Now listen, don't try to change everything overnight. Start with one habit. Know your numbers. Create a simple budget. Control unnecessary spending. Save something consistently. Review your progress. Then improve one decision at a time, one habit at a time, 1 month at a time. That is how financial discipline grows. Not through one dramatic decision, through hundreds of small decisions repeated consistently. So master your money before your money masters you. Don't let spending decide your future. Don't let impulse control your income. Don't let temporary pleasure steal long-term freedom. Your money should serve your goals. Your money should support your future. And most importantly, you should be the one making the decisions. Because when you learn to control your money, you begin creating something far more valuable than wealth. You create freedom, and freedom begins with discipline. Now think about this. Every time you spend money, you are making a decision, not just about today, but about tomorrow. Money leaves your hands, and something takes its place. A meal, a phone, a subscription, a piece of clothing, entertainment, convenience, or perhaps something that actually moves you forward. The question is not, can I afford this? The better question is this worth it? That question can change your financial life because many people don't lose money through one huge mistake. They lose it through hundreds of small decisions. A little spending here, a little spending there. Nothing feels serious until you look back and realize how much disappeared. Now listen carefully. There is nothing wrong with enjoying your money. Money should provide value. It should make life better. But there is a difference between enjoying your money and allowing your desires to control your money. That difference is financial discipline. Now ask yourself, how often do you buy something because you actually need it? And how often because you simply want it? There is a difference. A need supports your life. A want satisfies a moment. And sometimes a moment can become a monthly payment. Think about that. A few minutes of excitement can create months or even years of financial responsibility. That is why you must learn to pause. Before you buy, stop, think, ask yourself, do I need this? Will I use it? Does it support my goals? Would I still want it tomorrow? That last question is powerful because many purchases lose their attraction. When you give yourself time, impulse wants everything now. Wisdom can wait. Now hear this. You don't need to impress people with what you own. You don't need the newest phone just because someone else has one. You don't need expensive things to prove that you are successful. Real financial strength is not always visible. Sometimes it looks like saying no. Sometimes it looks like driving the same car a little longer. Sometimes it looks like cooking at home instead of eating out. Sometimes it looks like saving money while everyone else is spending. That may not look exciting, but it can build something that is very exciting. Freedom. Now think about lifestyle inflation. You earn more, so you spend more. You get a raise, so your expenses rise. You make more money, but somehow you still feel broke. Why? Because your lifestyle grew faster than your discipline. Don't let that happen. When your income increases, let your savings increase too. Let your investments increase. Let your financial security increase. Don't automatically turn every increase in income into an increase in spending. Now understand this. A disciplined person doesn't ask, how much can I spend? They ask, how much can I keep? Because what you keep can build your future. What you spend is gone. So spend with purpose. Make your money. Support your priorities. If education matters, invest in learning. If health matters, spend accordingly. If financial freedom matters, save accordingly. Give every part of your spending a reason. Now remember, you don't become financially disciplined by saying no to everything. You become disciplined by saying yes to what matters most. That is the key. You are not giving up pleasure. You are choosing a greater reward. You are trading temporary satisfaction for long-term strength. And sometimes that trade is worth making. So before your next purchase, pause, think, ask the question, is this helping or is this distracting me? Because your financial future is being built by ordinary purchases, ordinary decisions, ordinary habits every single day. Spend with purpose. Buy what you need. Enjoy what you can afford and learn to walk away from what you don't need, because financial discipline is not about having less. It is about wasting less so you can build more of the life you truly want. Now listen carefully. There is a simple financial habit that can change the way you think about money. Save first, not last. First, because most people have it backward. They receive their income. They pay the bills. They buy what they want. They spend what is left. And usually, nothing is left. Then they say, I'll save next month. But next month arrives, and the same thing happens again. That is not a money problem. That is a habit. Now think about this. If you always spend everything you earn, you will always need your next paycheck. But when you learn to keep a portion, you begin building something, a cushion, a reserve, a sense of security. Eventually, you begin building freedom. That is why saving must become a priority, not an afterthought. Now hear this. Pay yourself first. Before the money disappears, set something aside. It doesn't have to be enormous. Start with what you can manage. 5%, 10%, whatever is realistic and sustainable for you. The amount matters, but the habit matters more, because saving teaches you to live below your income. And that is one of the foundations of financial strength. Now imagine you earn a certain amount every month. Before you save, your lifestyle expands to consume it. You find things to buy, places to go, things to upgrade. But when you save first, you create a boundary. You tell yourself, this portion belongs to my future. That is discipline. Now listen closely. Saving is not punishment. Saving is preparation. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses happen. Repairs happen. Opportunities happen. Plans change. And when you have no savings, every surprise becomes a crisis. But when you have a reserve, you have options. You have breathing room. you have time to think. That is what savings can provide. Not just money, peace of mind. Now think about the difference between someone who saves consistently and someone who only saves. When something is left over, the first person builds a system. The second person depends on luck. Don't depend on luck. Build the habit. Now understand this. Small savings can become meaningful when repeated for years. A little today, a little tomorrow, a little next month. It may not look impressive at first, but consistency has power. Think about a tree. You don't see the growth every single day, but year after year, the tree becomes stronger. Your financial life can grow the same way. Now hear this. Don't increase your lifestyle every time your income increases. If you receive more, save more, learn more, build more. Give your future a larger share, because earning more doesn't automatically create wealth. Keeping more creates the opportunity. Now ask yourself, what am I saving for? Give your savings a purpose, an emergency fund, a future goal, education, a major purchase, long-term financial security. When your savings have a purpose, saving becomes easier. You are not simply saying no to spending. You are saying yes to something more important. Now remember, your future self will one day thank you for the decisions you make today. The money you save today may protect you tomorrow. The discipline you build today may create freedom later. So don't wait until you earn more. Don't wait until life becomes easier. Start with what you have. Start small. Start today and make it automatic whenever possible, because the goal is not to become perfect. The goal is to become consistent. Save first. Pay yourself before everyone else. Respect your future as much as you respect your present, because every time you save, you are sending yourself a message. My future matters. And when that message becomes a habit, your financial life begins to change. Not overnight, but steadily, quietly, powerfully. One saved dollar, one disciplined decision, 1 month at a time. Now think about this. Making money is only one part of financial success. Keeping it, managing it, and growing it is another. You can earn a good income and still struggle financially. Why? Because income is not the same as wealth. Wealth is built when you learn to control your money and give it a purpose. Now listen carefully. The goal is not simply to make more. The goal is to keep more, use it wisely, and allow it to grow over time. That requires discipline, not excitement, not shortcuts, discipline. Now think about a seed. A seed doesn't become a tree in one afternoon. It needs time. It needs care. It needs patience. Wealth works the same way. Small amounts, invested or saved consistently, can become meaningful over many years. The magic is not in doing something once. The power is in doing it repeatedly. Now hear this. Don't chase every opportunity. Just because someone says you can get rich quickly. Quick money often creates quick mistakes. Be careful. Learn first. Understand what you're doing. Make decisions based on knowledge, not excitement. Your financial future is too important to gamble with blindly. Now ask yourself, what can I do to become more valuable? That question matters, because one of the best ways to improve your financial future is to improve yourself. Learn a useful skill. Improve your communication. Become better at your work. Study your industry. Learn how business works. Learn how money works. The more value you can create, the more opportunities you may be able to create. Now listen closely. Don't depend on one source. If you can responsibly build more, your skills, your career, your business, your investments, your knowledge, build gradually, build wisely, and never sacrifice your financial stability just to appear successful. Now think about lifestyle inflation. Your income increases. Your spending increases. Your house gets bigger. Your payments get bigger. Your wants get bigger. And somehow you are still running. Don't let that cycle control your life. When your income rises, let your financial foundation rise too. Save more. Invest thoughtfully. Reduce unnecessary debt. Build reserves. Create options. Because financial freedom is not about looking wealthy. It is about having choices. Now understand this. Building wealth requires patience. You may not see dramatic results. In the beginning, that is normal. The first stage is often boring. Saving, learning, planning, waiting, repeating. But don't underestimate the boring things. Boring habits can create extraordinary outcomes. Now remember, your financial future is being built today. Every purchase, every saving decision, every skill you develop, every investment decision, every debt you avoid, they all matter. You don't have to become wealthy tomorrow. You have to become more financially disciplined today. Then repeat that tomorrow and the next day. Over time, those decisions compound. Your knowledge compounds. Your savings compound. Your skills compound. Your opportunities compound. And eventually, your life begins to reflect the discipline you practiced for years. So don't chase shortcuts. Build the foundation. Earn, save, learn, invest carefully. Stay patient. Keep improving. Because wealth is rarely created by one brilliant move. It is usually created by ordinary people making wise decisions consistently for a very long time. Build wealth with discipline. Create your financial future. One decision, one habit, one disciplined day at a time. Now think about this. There are two sides to improving your financial life. One side is controlling what you spend. The other is increasing what you can earn. And eventually, you must work on both because you can only cut expenses so far. But your ability to create value can continue to grow. That is an important distinction. You don't simply want to make more money. You want to become more valuable because income often follows value. The more problems you can solve, the more useful you become. The more useful you become, the more opportunities you can create. Now listen carefully. Don't ask only, how can I get a higher salary? Ask, how can I become the person who deserves greater responsibility? That question changes everything. Because instead of waiting, you start developing yourself. You learn, you practice, you improve. You become better at something that matters. Maybe it is communication, maybe leadership, maybe sales, maybe technology, maybe writing, maybe management, maybe a trade, maybe a business skill. The specific skill matters less than your commitment to becoming better. Now think about this. Your current income is not necessarily your permanent income. You can increase your knowledge. You can increase your experience. You can increase your skills. You can increase the problems you are capable of solving. And when you increase your value, you create more possibilities. Now hear this. Don't wait for someone else to develop you. Take responsibility. For your own education, read, study, practice. Find people who know more than you. Ask better questions. Learn from mistakes. Become a student of your own profession, because the person who keeps learning never stays exactly the same, and that can change their earning potential. Now understand something. More income does not automatically create financial freedom. If you earn more and spend everything, you are still trapped. So remember the lessons from earlier. Increase your income, but keep your discipline. Earn more, save more, invest thoughtfully, build more options. Don't let a higher income become an excuse for a higher lifestyle. Let it become a tool for a stronger future. Now think about your time. Everyone has limited hours. You cannot create more hours, but you can become more productive with the hours you have. Develop skills that make your time more valuable. Learn to communicate clearly. Learn to solve problems faster. Learn to organize. Learn to lead. Learn to create. The goal is not simply to work more. The goal is to become more effective. Now listen closely. Sometimes increasing income requires courage. You may need to learn something new, take on greater responsibility, change your approach, ask for opportunities, start a side project, build something of your own, but don't rush blindly. Learn first, prepare yourself, understand the risks, then move forward wisely, because financial growth should be intentional, not desperate. Now ask yourself, what skill can I develop over the next 12 months that could make me more valuable? Choose one, study it, practice it, use it, improve it, then choose another. This is how you build your personal value, not overnight, but consistently. And remember, the greatest investment may not be something you buy. It may be the person you become, your knowledge, your discipline, your character, your skills, your ability to solve problems. These can stay with you for years. So increase your income by increasing your value. Don't chase money alone. Chase growth. Become more capable. Become more useful. Become more disciplined. Become the person who can create more value for others. And when you become more valuable, you create more opportunities to build the financial future you truly want. Earn more, learn more, create more, and never stop becoming a more valuable version of yourself. Now let me leave you with one final thought. Your financial future is not created in one day. It is created one decision at a time, one habit at a time, one disciplined choice after another. Money is not the enemy. Spending is not the enemy. Wanting more is not the enemy. The real question is, who is in control? Are you controlling your money, or is your money controlling you? Because financial discipline begins with responsibility. Know what you earn. Know what you spend. Save before you spend everything. Spend with purpose. Increase your value. Increase your income. And most importantly, stay disciplined. When nobody is watching, you don't need to become wealthy overnight. You need to become wiser with money every day. A little more awareness, a little more saving, a little less waste, a little more learning, a little more value. These small improvements may not look powerful today, but give them time, give them consistency, and they can change the direction of your life. Remember, the goal is not simply to have more money. The goal is to have more freedom, more choices, more security, more control over your time, and less dependence on the next paycheck. So start where you are. Use what you have. Learn what you don't know. Improve what you can. And keep going. Because your financial future is being built right now. Not someday. Not next year. Today. Every dollar you manage wisely is a vote for your future. Every unnecessary expense you